Hello guys, this is Caffeinified Gaming and welcome back to Mary Skelter Nightmares. Last time we escaped from the jail and are now meeting different members of the Dawn, with a certain character named Miko particularly interested in our blood. So let's get into it. Curtains? Okay, Alice is getting interrogated for some reason. Miko doesn't seem to believe anything that we just said. Alice, can I ask you one more time? Did you really enter Blood Skelter? It seems as if that's the case. She doesn't need to be so blunt. Alice has suffered enough already. What was the curtain thing for? Is there something you need from Alice? Wow, Jack is manning up. I'm liking this main MC more and more. Jack, I'm diagnosing Alice now. I would appreciate it if you would stay calm and wait your turn. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jack. I'm okay. I was in pain when it happened, and I couldn't control myself. When I came to, I saw Jack. He was bleeding so much from his wounds I'm sure I caused. His blood was on me too, and... Jack, what did I do to you? Calm down. What you experience is what happens when someone enters Blood Skelter. It imparts unimaginable power to Blood Maidens. In other words, it's a Blood Maiden's weakness. So their own strength is their weakness? They need to get blood on them to get strong, but it also... Oh, I guess that was the corruption that the Red Riding Hood was talking about. So a Blood Maiden gets strong by getting blood on them, but then they can go crazy from it. A Blood Maiden's weakness. And a Blood Maiden needs a large amount of Marchent blood on her to enter Massacre state. Ah, okay, I see. When the Marchent blood got on you, did you feel any different? Come to think of it, I started to lose my mind, and a violence was growing inside of me. I felt hatred. I wanted to destroy. I wanted everything to end. Alice was keeping all those feelings inside of her this whole time? Oops, I skipped through it. Never mind. Her eyes. I thought she was going into a fit. Entering their massacre state draws out the latent power from within a Blood Maiden. But continuously being exposed to Marchent blood isn't at all good. This leads to the accumulation of corruption. Okay, so I was right. My theory was right. Which triggers the Blood Skelter state. Corruption. It gauges the instability of a Blood Maiden's mental state. A shock can also raise corruption. Once corruption reaches a certain limit, she'll lose her mind and go on a rampage. So this Blood Skelter state is when a Blood Maiden loses her sanity? Alice, what surprised us is that you came out of Blood Skelter. No one's been able to do that before. So what did you do to the Blood Maidens that just went crazy? Did you just kill them outright? I see. So that's why Red Riding Hood was so surprised. But what happens when they don't recover? I want to ask, but I'm scared to know the answer. Is it safe to assume... Is it safe to assume that I am back to normal and I won't harm anyone else anymore? I can confirm that you are back to normal. When corruption accumulates, the irises show distinct symptoms. I don't see that now. That said, I still can't believe it. We've developed various medicines to control corruption, but none have ever cured it completely. Alice, do you know anything that may have brought you back? Probably Jack, actually, you know? I remember feeling like I wanted to destroy everything after licking the walls in the prison. I suppose I was close to entering this Blood Skelter state you were talking about. Oh, it's a guy. It's possible that the walls had Marchent blood on them. And the shocking torture you experienced raised your level of corruption. I always assumed it was some sort of fit. Whenever it happened, Jack would give me a bit of his blood. Jack's blood? For some reason, I'm able to calm down after licking his blood. That was how we survived in the prison. Hey Miko, pretty interesting, eh? Yes, I've never heard of removing corruption by licking blood. But assuming it is fact, there is still no explanation as to why it's effective. May I? Huh? Oh, why yes, I'm done with Alice's diagnosis. It's just a hunch, but maybe Alice came to her senses because of my blood splattered on her. Is that a possibility? Interesting. If your blood could somehow affect corruption through a form of contact aside from ingestion... Jack, would you mind if I took some blood samples from you? Oh, go ahead. I think it worked because we've known each other for a long time. But if my blood can assist your cause, I'd be happy to help. Though I doubt my blood is anything special. It's not like I can fight like Alice can. Jack. That's why we're gonna take some samples, kiddo. Oh, that's right. Your blood may lead to an amazing discovery. After all, corruption is an issue we need to resolve. The professor was part of an early search unit back in the day, but there's a lot still unknown. I see. If that's the case, is it even really possible to escape from the jail? Hey kiddo, is there anything that's bothering you? Huh? Me? Well, nothing in particular. How about the wailing sounds coming from the jail? Wailing sounds from the jail? That's right, for some reason, I think I can hear and understand the sounds coming from the jail. I'm not sure how to word it. It's as if I know how it feels. Sort of. Whether you think you can hear it or not isn't important now. Huh? Don't think too hard on it. Just relax, alright? Anything else? Well, the wailing from the jail is really annoying. Yeah. You know, priorities. It's kind of annoying, you know, kind of hard to sleep. It's like someone's whispering next to me. Oh, it's like jail ASMR then. I see. Well, then put these on. They should help muffle whatever it is you're hearing. Headphones. Thank you very much. Do I get an MP3 player with it? Do I end up like Neku from The World Ends With You? What a day. Until yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to imagine what's happening right now. Also, it's a pretty nice day for being underground. Look at that really bright window. Come to think of it, I've never slept in such a comfortable bed either before. Back in the village where Alice and I were raised, all we had were a bunch of leftovers. But after being taken captive by the Marchens, even those leftovers felt like a luxury. Alice, run! I'll hold him off! Well, that didn't work out. Yep, it didn't work out. Ah! Jack, wake up, Jack! I wasn't able to protect Alice. I was powerless against the Marchens, and we were captured. Alice, I hope you can at least have a good night's rest. I need to go to sleep. And I need to save my game. Being like this reminds me of when I was all alone. I was all alone then too. Exclamation mark. When I opened my eyes, there was a dead Marchen in front of me. I think it had killed my parents. With all that's happened, I've already forgotten what my parents' faces looked like. I couldn't protect anyone. Ah, yes. Jack. Alice, what's the matter? Do your wounds still hurt? You were worried about it. I'm fine, see? They patched me up and... That's not it. I just wanted to apologize to you. If I had just been able to hold myself back, this wouldn't happen to you. Alice. But you didn't kill me or anything, right? Yeah, or else it would be a really short game. So let's just say it happened and move on, okay? Okay. Oh, and Alice, if you weren't with me, I don't think I would be alive right now. You've always supported me, if anything. I'm the reason we're captured. Stop, Jack. You protected me back then. You protected me when I was all alone. That's why I can trust you. That's why I believe in you. And that's why I was able to survive. Alice, I've decided to fight with Red Riding Hood and everyone to escape from the jail with you. So sweet. This is actually endearing. I actually like how sweet this is. It's not, I mean, it's kind of cheesy like other animes, but this is actually cheesy in the right way for me. Alice, that means you might have to go through even more suffering, likely. You could die out there. Why don't just live here together like before? I'll be fine. I'm ready for this. I was scared at first, but I'm not scared anymore. So please, will you support me? Sure. Not like we have a choice. I can't protect anyone. I can't help Alice either. Don't overdo it. Can you promise me that you'll stay alive? Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive. It's a promise, Jack. That said, you were worrying too much. I was pretty strong back there, wasn't I? Uh-huh, you were. Yeah, you're right. You are. And you always were strong. I can confirm that. Jack confirmed. I'm weak. I don't have any powers, and I can't do anything. I think your blood's gonna be a factor. I support you, so please do your best, Alice. Thank you. Chapter 1. Dang, that was all prologue.
Hey, it looks like everyone's gathered.
Everyone together.
Everyone's hungry.
I see. They're hungry. Poor things.
That's right. Guess we've got to feed them.
Yes. We need to feed them.
That doesn't sound all too reassuring there. What are you gonna feed them? That's right. I was given a room here at the dawn. I'm not in a cell anymore. I call this an absolute win. But unlike Alice, I can't be of any more use to them here. Now that I'm fully rested, they may come and ask me to leave. Why are you such a downer, Jack? Come to think of it, I'm still in these rags. I hope that was okay. I mean, what else were you gonna wear? The blanket, is it dirty? I hope they're okay with it. Just wash it for them. Stop worrying about all these minor things, Jack. Morning, Jack. Good morning, Red Riding Hood. So what's up with you flapping the blanket all over the place? Did you wet the bed? Well, whatever. Now then, here, your clothes. Aw, thanks, Red Riding Hood. You're so sweet. Clothes for me? Huh? You want to stay in those rags? Well, why me though? It's not like I can be of any use here. You know, I have no clue what's going on in that little mind of yours. Me neither, Red Riding Hood. Me neither. It's pretty much a downer. Reminding me of Makoto from Danganronpa. I gave you your clothes, so hurry and put them on. Once you're ready, come down and see my dad. Well, that was abrupt. Well, then I guess I do have to change. How do you look now? Normal, clean clothes. Ooh. Nice. Oh, I want this. Even though if I'm a guy, I want this. Looks cute. Jack, did Red Riding Hood... Ah, I'm sorry. Were you about to change? I think we're about done. Good morning, Alice. I'm fine. I'm done changing. Wow, you got new clothes too. You look great in them. Yeah, you think so? I like how they kept this though. You think so? You're looking good too, Jack. Really? What's the matter? I can understand them treating you well, Alice, but why me? Why'd I have to say that? I'll only upset her. About that, I was wondering how they had our clothes and rooms ready so quickly. It's as if they knew we were gonna come. They knew ahead of time, huh? I mean, they knew my name prior. I wonder... One other thing. Just remember that you're not useless or anything, Jack. Yeah, I mean, you could clean the rooms for them. I need you. Just like everyone here needs you. Alice, I'll always be there to protect you. Saying this might worry you, but I feel like they're hiding something. Something that we shouldn't just believe in blindly. Thank you, Alice. I'm sorry for bothering you like this. I'll be careful next time. Jack, I think we're in the same boat as they are, trying to escape. Let's just get along with them for now. Yes, well, it looks like they want us at the professor's laboratory. Let's go. And then thank you for yesterday. It's you. That was really bad. Hey, you're both late. I'm sorry. No apology necessary. Now then. Jack and Alice, I'm just gonna say it. Yes. Contrary to popular belief, I am not some sort of demon that can do two voices at the same time. Do you mind if we take some blood samples from you, Jack? We want to see how it affects Blood Skelter. Huh? What's the matter? Oh, well, they took my blood samples yesterday at the rescue center to experiment with. Oh, is that so? Huh? You're right. With all that's happened, I completely forgot about it. Dad, you forget things too easily. Come now, that's not true. I suppose I'll speak with Miko for results then. Yes, please do. Like Alice said, something's wrong here. How can something like that not get relayed properly? Is there anything you expect from analyzing Jack's blood? I believe Miko explained it already, but the Blood Maidens accrue corruption, which triggers their Blood Skelter state, and we've had no real means to counteract it. We've lost someone from it too. Okay, so that answers what happens when they can't cure the corruption. Lost? Maybe another time. Sorry. That's right, Red Riding Hood was trying to avoid the specifics of Blood Skelter before. No, it's best we talk about it now. We lost a Blood Maiden to Blood Skelter a while ago. We weren't able to save her. To be exact, we had no means of saving her. She remained in that state until the end of her life. All we gained from it was the discovery of Blood Skelter and the risks involved. That's it? That's all you got from that? So then the same thing could happen to Alice too. Because of what happened, we haven't obtained much in the way of results from our investigation. After all, there's no way I could risk our beloved children's lives like that. Dad, that's why we need you, Jack. Your blood could potentially push the Dawn to a new level. Level up? Is that true? Why, yes. We would like to ask for your cooperation with our research. That wouldn't put Jack's life in danger, right? Of course it wouldn't. It's just a few pokes here and there. He's our lifeline. We'll treat him with great care and try not to poke him real hard. Come on, it'll be okay, Alice. Dad and Miko are both skilled at what they do. She's right, Alice. I'm happy to know that I can actually help you and everyone here in some way. That aside, do you know where you got your name, Jack? Where I got it? Well, there's a giant tower in the middle of a jail. It's probably from Jack and the Beanstalk. Let's get it out of the way. Unless it's from Jack in jail and we're gonna fall down the tower somehow and break our crown. But then again, where's Jill if that's the case, right? Yes, did your parents give you that name? I don't know. I lost my parents when I was young. And I don't really remember much from then. So how did you decide to let everyone call you Jack? Can I call you Bob? I'm gonna call you Bob until you answer this question. I see. Interesting. Well, thank you for coming today, Red Riding Hood. Show them around the Liberated District, will you? Sure thing, Dad. Oh, and before you leave, this place is my lab. Yeah, we kind of figured, you know. I'll be here if you need to ask more about the Blood Maidens, or if you have any other concerns. Yup, Dad knows and cares about us more than anyone else here. If someone's bothering you, come down anytime. I'm rarely anywhere else. Thank you. Now then, no need for me to keep you folks any longer. I'll see you again. Alright, follow me. I guess now's about a good time to ask. Red Riding Hood, about the room and these clothes. Huh? What about them? Well, I'm not a blood maiden, so I feel bad I'm being treated the same way. Can we just call you a blood dude then? A blood maidon? What's the opposite of maiden? Is that what's bothering you? Didn't you hear what Dad said? Huh? You're one of us now! You and Alice! You don't have to worry about stuff like that. It's just that I was surprised that everything was all ready. As if you all knew we were coming. The team probably got everything ready when they heard I brought you too. Don't worry about it one bit. Well, thank you. Thank you. It doesn't look like Red Riding Hood's hiding anything. Dad's a research nut, so he rarely steps out of the library. He's a lot more straight-laced now, but he was supposedly quite the character back in the day. That sounds interesting. What's with a triple dot? Isn't it interesting, Alice? If that's the case, we shouldn't bother him much. Let's bother him every day. I think he's back to doing work or something by now. I see. Well, we did just speak with him, so it's probably best to leave him alone for now. I'd be happy if you did that. Why? Are you gonna go crazy if we didn't? At least for now. Now then, there are a lot of facilities in the Liberated District. You saw Miko's, but there are still more. I would assume. I mean, you did say city functions and all. Now then, let me show you the way. That is a meme I'm not gonna repeat. Can we save? Dawn HQ. Living quarters. Oh god, it's still a... it's still a cutscene. This is a really long cutscene. This is where the rooms are. So I don't need to give you a tour right here, right? Like, that's Alice's room, and this one's Jack's room, and that one over there is mine. Understood. There are a lot of rooms. Are there others living here? Yup, each girl has her own room. They're all out on their missions. Save one. You? Missions? Isn't that dangerous? Well, you know, if they didn't go out on missions, then what the hell are they doing here, right? They can handle themselves. And that puts thought into the assignment, so they'll be fine. Dad? Is she referring to the professor? Why Dad? Maybe actual father? You keep referring to the professor as Dad. Is he really your dad? That's kind of neat. Well, not really. Oh, okay, adopted. Dad adopted me when I was a baby, so that's why I called him Dad. Close enough. This is embarrassing. Now that I think about it, I sound like a kid in front of him, don't I? Red Riding Hood really likes the professor. No, not really. Right, in fact, I'm a bit jealous. Really? Well, the professor's like everyone's dad, you know? That's why we can fight without any worries. Don't forget, I'm your older sister here too. One-chan. Oh wait, there is one person I need to worry about. Huh? Now then, let's go and say hi to this girl over here. Did you really expect the players to like go through all of this in one shot? There are like 5 other events in other areas right now. Okay, surprise items, so I'm guessing there's some sort of affection system. Interior items, so I can make the rooms prettier. Okay, I'm actually gonna spend a lot of time on that.
She's a bit weird, but she's a nice girl, okay?
Huh? Okay.
Kaguya, you mind if I bother you for a sec?
Oh, extra character.
I'm tired, so leave me alone.
Why does she sound like a robot?
Oh, come on, just show your face. We have some newcomers joining our ranks.
Can we save it for later? I need some time to prepare when meeting new faces.
Is she shy?
Come on, there's nothing to worry about. It's not like they're scary or anything.
We have enough new people here. I'm busy too.
Just come out already. I know you're slacking off in there.
She kicked the door open. Wow. Red Riding Hood means business. Oh! Waifu! Oh, she's floating! I see.
Yo! Morning, Kaguya!
I guess, being named after the moon and all, you better be floating.
You're really quite a bother, Red Riding Hood.
Are you British?
So, Kaguya, meet our 2 new recruits, Jack and Alice.
I don't want to... Fine, I'll do the British accent when I need to talk with her.
New recruits, you say?
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Her name's Kaguya. She's a good kid and has the looks, but she's wasting it all on being a hermit.
Same, I'm being a hermit too.
Come now. I'm too tired to be bothered. Anyway, you mentioned they joined our ranks, but is this Jack here also a blood maiden?
Huh? Of course not. He's like an add-on to Alice.
Wow, thanks. What am I, DLC?
First of all, Jack's a guy. There's no way he can be a blood maiden.
Oh, you're right. I've never heard of a blood youth before.
Is that the opposite of maiden? Youth?
Right?
I guess it is. I guess I really don't have much use here.
Oh, but Jack here may just be the one.
Yeah, I might be Neo.
The one what?
From the Matrix, save the world and all.
That'll be something to know later after we get more information.
Well then, I'm not interested until it's clear. I mean, I'm not interested in anything.
God, Kaguya's a mood.
Hold on there! We've got new members! Now's the time for you to finally do some work!
No, I'm tired. I don't want to work.
Yeah, I figured.
There she goes again with that "I'm tired" bit. You know how much easier it is when you help?
Okay, I'm getting a feel for what this character is like now.
You've got the longest ranged attack, and you really help our defenses.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the tip.
I'm going to tune out now.
Kaguya,
Jack?
why aren't you helping when you have the power to help others?
Wow. That's a bit forward there, Jack.
I don't want to work until the 5 treasures come together.
5?
5 treasures.
That again. You really are a greedy princess, you know that?
Is there a fetch quest?
Now then, I'm tired. So if you'll excuse me. Oh, and my name is Princess Kaguya. Don't call me Kaguya so casually.
I'm sorry.
That Kaguya.
Yeah, I mean, you can be a princess and all, but you don't have to be that mean.
Does she hate me?
Nah, she's probably like that to everyone.
Oh, don't let her bother you. She's always like that. She's just shy is all.
I don't think shy is the right word, but okay.
I really wish she fought with us. She'd be a lot of help in battle.
Alright. Can I finally save? Yes, I can. Holy crap, that was long. Anyway. Alright, so I've saved and I've finally been able to take a break. So let's see what the actual design of this dorm is. I really didn't pay much attention to it. Well, it looks like everyone is themed. That's all I can say. I'm pretty sure some of this has something to do with the certain, what do you call it? Fairy tale they come from. Though I can't really tell from now. For now, this might be Rapunzel's because there are so many roots. Anyway, let's explore the rest of Dawn Base then.
Hey there, Haru.
Sup? You showing them around?
Yep, something like that.
That is exactly what you're doing. What else could you be doing?
Well, as you can see, we fidget with weapons and things here. If you want to strengthen or maintain your weapons, come see me. It'll help in the long run.
Oh, there's a refining system. I didn't think there'd be a refining system in this game.
Understood.
Then again, it does have full sets of armor and weapons, so I guess. It doesn't concern me much. Oh boy, Jack. Have I got news for you? We're gonna be doing most of this refining, I'm sure.
Hey, kiddo. What's with that look on your face? Take things a bit more seriously, will ya?
That's exactly what he's doing. He's taking things too seriously.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a bit too serious.
Wait a sec.
Casket girl.
Don't me. You need to man the store. This isn't your den, you know.
And she is...
Yeah, she doesn't look like any fairy tale character I know.
Her? Her name's Clara, and she's supposedly my assistant or something like that.
Okay, so it's not a fairy tale character, so she's probably not a blood maiden.
What you mean supposedly? I'm officially your assistant, boss. And she's also supposed to be manning the store. Come on, sis, that's harsh. I'm manning the store just fine.
From over here?
Why don't you man the store by actually being there then?
Exactly my point too.
Whatever. Having to work 2 jobs is a major chore. Well, we'll be going now.
Wow, Red Riding Hood really let that go. I guess she's had this conversation with Clara so many times she doesn't care.
Yeah, watch yourself.
Like, no need to get stressed about it if nothing will happen, right?
Come to my store or see my boss here if you need anything, you hear?
Sure, just be sure to be at the store, I guess.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Clara.
Come on, cut the formality. You can just call me Clara.
Thanks. We'll see you again, Clara.
You can strengthen gear at the blood weapon factory by using blood. Also, that's what the blood crystals are for. They're actually refined crystals. The gear can be strengthened 9 times. Is that it? Yep. Okay, rescue center.
Oh, what brings you all here?
Okay, so this is the rescue center, not necessarily a clinic. I see.
Well, I was showing the 2 of them around headquarters.
We've actually already been here. She kind of kidnapped, well, not kidnapped us, brought us here the first time we got here.
I see. How nice of you to do that. Both of you were here yesterday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Should I ask her about her test results with my blood?
Do you mind if I ask about my...
Jack!
Oh, that's right.
I mean, it should be fine to know, right? It's my blood. But then again, it might be top secret. I don't know. I should be more observant and see how everyone works here before looking too curious.
You were saying?
Nothing.
Well, thank you for yesterday. I feel a lot better now.
She looks genuinely worried. Like, what were you gonna ask?
That's good to hear.
Miko's like, what?
After all, it is Miko's expertise.
I suppose so. If you don't feel well or you're concerned about anything, feel free to stop by.
Oh, so you are, well, I guess you have a stethoscope, right? But, so you are kind of a nurse doctor thing, but this is just where all the rescued people come first, I suppose?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Alright, exit Dawn Base. And let's see what the store has in store for us, I guess. Let's see. You can get all your basic needs here, even things to help with battle. Of course, it would help if someone was here to confirm what I said. we already met Clara though, so I guess we did this out of order. I don't see anyone. Clara, you around? Well, of course she's not here. She was with Haru just earlier. Oh, so it was that girl from before. Well, I am pleased the writers actually wrote in the fact that you met Clara before going in here. Maybe the dialogue is different if you go here first before seeing Clara. So Clara manages the store? Yup, she's a lot more reliable than she looks, and she's somehow able to procure supplies as well. And, she kind of works 2 jobs, so I guess it's understandable to be known as reliable, even though you're not always at one job or another. Wow, there's really something coming from a kid like her. Stop in and see her every often, would you? Yes, we will. And the last event is the exit, I suppose.
While I'm at it, let me explain a bit. This city here is called the Liberated District.
Liberated District?
Yep, we regained control of it from the Marchens so that people could live the way they should. This place is for those who escape the prison cells so they can live a normal life again.
It's actually interesting, right? Because the area the Marchens control is like all dungeony and dark. So how did you get the roof off the whole area?
We Blood Maidens in the Dawn protect the district in hopes of escaping the jail one day.
Or maybe when the Marchens lose control of an area, like the corruption, so to say, just like pulls back naturally and reveals the real infrastructure under it, I guess?
A place where people could live the way they should. That's nice to hear.
Right? You're both free to roam this district however you like.
Thank you.
Even if this place is protected, this is still the jail. Well, I mean, yeah, but you can be a bit more optimistic about it. I can see the tower pretty well from here. I'm going to climb that tower and...
Jack?
Huh? What's the matter?
You were just gazing at the tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about how clear it can be seen from here.
The tower. It really is eerie. It's almost as if it's looking down at us. But one day, we're gonna use it to get everybody out of here.
Wouldn't that... I have a feeling that that's just the tower's ploy. Because the tower gets higher, right? So everyone wants to go in it, and then when everyone starts evacuating, it's gonna trap anyone inside.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't know, I'm thinking too far into the future.
Yes.
Why is it that I keep having this urge to climb?
Oh, and take a look over there. That's the entrance to the Liberated District.
I mean that giant gate behind you? Hang on, can I see that? Oh, I can't see it per se, I can just remove the text box.
Of course, I couldn't explain that when we first got here.
Oops.
Darling, are you getting ready to deploy?
Darling?
Nope, I'm just giving a quick tour to these two. Oh yeah, and quit calling me darling. Stop giving weird nicknames to everyone, Towa.
Yeah. So, we found our law-abiding character now.
Same to you. I'd appreciate it if you would call me by my last name.
Okay, so there's a bit of spice to Towa, not just law-abiding happy-go-lucky.
Towa is Towa. Why do you have to be ashamed of being called by your first name?
You two sound like brother and sister.
He's not my brother.
She's not my sister.
Okay, yeah. There's some sort of banter going on. There's history between these two.
Oh, sorry.
That was a bit embarrassing. The name's Kadawaki. I'm the gatekeeper here.
Let me guess, Towa Kadawaki.
Mr. Kadawaki?
Come on, you have to say his whole name. He's embarrassed for having a cute-sounding first name.
I mean, it is kind of cute sounding, but I'm not Japanese, so I don't have any context to how cute Towa actually is.
Stop it already.
The game literally puts Towa here.
You're getting all red.
Like your hood? They really seem to get along well together.
And you are?
My name is Jack. Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're the one. And to think, I saw you unconscious and carried in here that day.
I am the one.
Mr. Kadawaki, Jack saved me, which is why he was unconscious when he was brought in.
Oh, I guess I saved you from Blood Skelter, that's true.
Sorry if I sounded rude. I know you did your best, kid. And who is this bold young lady here?
Actually, I seem to fall unconscious every time I get hit in battle.
My name is Alice, and I'm not the bold one. Jack is.
You know, Alice, you need to give yourself a bit more credit. You're the one with the sword.
Looks like you've got a feisty one joining the ranks, darling.
I literally just use my face to block to block attacks and sometimes blood you, I suppose.
Yep, and pretty reliable too. He may be a bit weird, but he's definitely a nice guy, so I hope you two can get along with him.
Red Riding Hood is such a happy person to be with. Like, I feel like Red Riding Hood is someone you just want to be around.
He's the gatekeeper and makes sure the place is safe, sort of.
And she's not the happy kind that becomes overbearing.
Come now, you didn't need to add sort of there. In any case, glad to make your acquaintance.
Yes. Same here.
Yeah, kinda same here, but I hope you use that gun to good use. Can we have it? Is that even a gun? I can't see from here because it might as well be a baseball bat because of this silver line here. Imagine a guard with a baseball bat.
Thank you.
That should cover all the major locations. Check them out when you've got the time. We just check them out. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. I'm surprised that this place really does cover all our basic needs. Well, Dad and everyone in the Dawn, even Haru, helped to build this place. We can live a decent life because of what they did. That's why we need to do our best too. You're right. I'll try to do what I can to help. Yeah, same here. Okay, let's head on back. Wait, did we really go? Yeah, see, we're in the same area.
That's...
Kinda doesn't work out in a narrative sense.
We'll be serving meals according to this schedule.
Who's this?
Understood. I'm counting on you, Hitsuka.
Hitsuka.
How much supplies and manpower will you be needing?
Plenty.
That doesn't sound very good.
Lady Oohime.
Oohime.
Okay.
Lady Big Princess? I don't know.
I'm sorry about that. Now then, we're expecting a turnout of about...
Hitsuka. Oohime?
Red Riding Hood? Who are they?
Dad, Miko, having a meeting?
I mean, if they were having a meeting, you're kind of interrupting.
Ah, Red Riding Hood. Did you finish showing them around already?
Yep.
I see. That's my girl. Now then, Miko, I'll leave the rest to you.
So, Miko, what's the meeting about?
Do you remember the people you saved earlier? We're preparing meals for them.
Oh, okay.
Thanks as always, Sun Folks.
Sun folks.
We are all brothers and sisters under the sun. All is in the name of Our Lady Oohime.
So there's some sort of god kind of personality in our ranks. Why do I have a feeling that's gonna come back to bite us in the ass later?
Same as always. Nice to see you, Michiru. Chi?
Like I've said a number of times, do not call Our Lady Oohime by her name in vain.
Oh, we have new little birdies here. 1, 2 of them. Hello there.
Also, this is probably what the mini movie was showing, like the bird and the... I forgot what it was really. But, so this is the one... This is the bird, basically.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Very symbolic there.
And they are...
They're the representatives of the Order of the Sun.
The Order of the Sun?
Yes, the Order is led by the Oohime, Lady Michiru, and Hitsuka acts as her advisor. These two here just joined the Dawn, Jack and Alice.
So the Dawn is working with the Order of the Sun. Because the sun brings the dawn. I guess that's what they're going for.
Nice to meet you.
Huh. Same here.
If you seek salvation by the sun, come and listen to the words of Lady Oohime. Now then, if you'll excuse us, let us depart, Lady Michiru.
Hitsuka is such a mood breaker.
Jack's a little birdie. Do you like high places?
Well, as long as you don't push me off them, it's fine.
Huh?
You seem like the type I don't trust you. You're scary. What does she mean by that? Does she know I really want to climb the tower? No, she wouldn't know. We've only just met.
Miko? Are Oohime and Hitsuka their names?
They are titles within their order. They preach that salvation will be delivered by the sun.
Ah, so Hitsuka isn't his real name.
Silly you, of course it's not. Everyone calls him that because no one knows his real name.
But you called him Chi or something.
Checkmate.
Oh, I just call him that because I hear Michiru calling him that too.
I think that's close enough though.
He wasn't like that before, you know. As for Michiru, she's always been like that.
But isn't she the leader? She didn't look like she could lead people.
Don't judge.
She's probably acting as his puppet. I mean, it's not like she has the brains to think properly.
Okay, both of you are just being mean now. What's wrong? But there's something mysterious about that Michiru person that almost mesmerized me.
Even though Michiru's like that, she's still pretty popular.
Which is why she's perfect as a puppet.
Why? Aren't they your allies? Why are you talking like this? Oops. They believe that Oohime is the incarnation of the sun. Silly considering no one's seen it. You guys have never seen the sun? Well, I guess underground and all.
Miko? Do you have something against them?
They're shady, and in all honesty, I don't like how they try to leech off of others. That said, they do augment what we in the Dawn lack. Their order is located in the middle of the Liberated District, so you can always take a look.
Are they like your elite soldiers or something? What do they do? The Order of the Sun. It seems as if it won't be as easy. Yeah, okay, so this note apparently is important. Oh, you found this out here. Yup, it didn't have much written on it, but I figured you should know, Dad. Yes, well, thank you. Red Riding Hood sure acts like a kid in front of the professor. I didn't expect something like this to be found in this area. I wonder who wrote the memo. Well, it's written nicely. I'm a bit jealous. My penmanship is pretty horrible. Yeah, you seem like the type to have bad penmanship. 'Cause same. From the looks of it, it seems like the person who wrote it was very studious. This is merely a guess, but you remember how I told you about the Dawn sending units out to the areas, right? Yes, and that became the basis of the missions we're undertaking now. Exactly. This world is constantly changing, and there's no telling when our lives may be at risk. So, that said, I believe one of them must have written this to relay to future members searching the area. Oh, okay, so it's like a breadcrumb note thingy. I see. So I guess it must be an important memo with a lot of their memories contained in it. Are we gonna have a memory diving session with a piece of paper? It feels a bit much even for this game, if so. If so, we'll have to take good care of it. Yes, let's hold on to it carefully. Well, we said hi to Dad, so we're about done. You have a better idea of the Dawn now, right? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. Well then, Just a minute. Do you mind if I ask you something? What? You have a mission for me? Not a mission. Do you know where I can find magnolia leaves? Magnolia? You mean from a magnolia tree? Yes, the leaves look like this drawing. I don't have to tell you guys how nondescriptive that is. Well, we just call them magnolia leaves because they look similar to the ones in the outside world. This looks like Dad's. Yikes, his penmanship is sloppy as usual. We were having a meeting about supplies and the professor was the most artistic one there. So that's a surprise for sure. So then what's with this leaf? It has blood clotting properties. We're running out of medicine and we're gonna need some soon. Oh, so that's why Jack had some leaves. But still, the question is, where did they get it? I remember now. I've picked up those leaves on past missions. Yes, I asked Haru, but he said he doesn't remember where they came from, so I thought you'd know. Huh, I'm sure I saw them somewhere, but... Jack, isn't this leaf... you're right. Do you know where to get them? Maybe. I recall we used large leaves in place of bandages back when we were imprisoned. I think it was shaped like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. That would explain why it stopped the bleeding so quickly. I suppose we used the right tools without even knowing. Yeah. Well then, this should be simple. We're going back there, aren't we? Bingo! Right, Miko? Well, it would help a lot, but... You were speaking with Dad about it, so it's safe to assume he knows, right? Well, I suppose so. Why do you ask? Well, because Dad didn't know about Jack's blood samples, I figured I'd just ask in case. That was bothering Red Riding Hood too. Also, that's pretty direct. You're like half calling them out. Like, so I hear you haven't, told Dad about this thing. Yeah, you know, it's like slightly passive aggressive. About that, we got it all cleared up. What happened? See, she's really pressing. The professor knows that we wanted his blood samples, right? Drawing a person's blood sample is common practice when people come to see me for a checkup. We told the professor that we'd turn in a report with Jack's results, and he forgot about that. Why do I feel like you're the one manipulating the professor instead of the Order of the Light people or whatever? Oh, is that it? Well, okay then. Dad's a bit forgetful, so I can see that happening. Don't just take her word for it. Yes, and that's why we have these misunderstandings every so often. In any case, that's a relief. I thought you were doing something behind Dad's back. Holy moly, very direct. Me? Why would I do that? You can make the discovery of a century and use it to become Dad's favorite or something. Wow, okay, not suddenly going downhill. Sorry I questioned you. You know, that's a dumb thought. After all, you are his favorite in many ways. How old is Miko that this conversation can happen? Glad to hear. Okay, so Jack, Alice. What? We're going magnolia leaf hunting. We? As in me and Alice? Yup, Alice can get used to fighting and having you around would help her keep her cool too. Makes sense. Also, you guys might need a meat shield. Well, I guess I don't mind going, but... As long as you promise me that Jack won't be put into harm's way, then I'm okay with it. Oh, I will personally see to it that he gets into harm's way. Alice, I'm going to get in their way, not necessarily. Come on, Alice, don't say that. Jack's our comrade, you know. That's reassuring to hear. Once you're ready, let's meet up here, okay? Wait a minute, you can't do this without proper... You said Dad knows about this already, right? That's just getting around with a technicality. It'll be okay, we've been there before, so it'll be a cinch. I'll let Dad know just in case, too. I see. Well, be careful, alright? Let me guess, you're not gonna let Dad know. Oh wait, yes we are. Because there's Order HQ here. Have we seen this place? No, we haven't. Oh wait, no, this is Order HQ, not Dawn HQ. You can accept work orders from the people living in the... Oh, okay, so this is like... side quest area. Wow. Unexpected waifu, but okay.
Please take a look.
Let me think about this. I mean... why not accept all of them, right? Also, if I don't accept all of them, I'm gonna probably forget.
Is there anything else?
So I guess this is what Miko was talking about, relying on others. Because I guess that's all the order does is give orders. Literally. Talk. Who are we talking with? This is the Order of the Sun. Okay, so judging by the windows, the Order is the religious faction, not the military faction. I was really curious, but it looks very quiet and calm down here. People were just screaming a few seconds ago. What are you talking about? Your clothing. Are you from the Dawn? Yes. Did you come to see Sir Hitsuka? No, I was just curious about the Order of the Sun. Oh, I hope I didn't sound rude. Kinda. Oh, he seems happy about it. The Order is a fine place to be. Feel free to come here if you desire to help from the Sun God. What are the teachings of the Order of the Sun? Keep faith, as the Sun God will scorch the heavens to render salvation from the jail. Oh, it's a female, never mind. Prophecy? Yes, Lady Oohime relays the words of the Sun God to us. And speaking of which, but the sun speaks to everyone, you know. Yeah. Lady Oohime. Lady Oohime is amongst us. Hello, everyone. Lady Oohime spoke to us who we are not worthy. Michiru. Shh. Okay. Oh, alright. But there's a large barrier blocking the skies, making it difficult to hear the sun's voice. The sun is always watching over us, so hold on a bit longer, okay? Lady Oohime. Lady Oohime, you are our hope. She has this many followers. Or is this normal for these kinds of things? Probably a bit of both. Jack, over here. Oh, yes. Lady Oohime called him by name. Who is that? He looks like a member of the Dawn, so maybe he's just here on errands. But isn't Sir Hitsuka the one who handles those kinds of things? Wow, this feels so weird. Jack, are you interested in high places? Stop asking me that, it's weird. Oh, well, yes. What's with all the commotion? Lady Michiru, what are you doing? It's you again. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you sooner. Lady Oohime, I apologize for the trouble. So, he's here to see Hitsuka. Well, there's no way Lady Oohime would speak with some kid. It looks like they really adore you. What brings you here? What's going on here anyway? Well, I literally just walked in to check on things and I'm starting a religious revolution, I guess, or a civil war. Everyone awakens from dreams, but dreams are a figment of reality, taking on a different form. Is she prophesizing? What was that about? Jack is curious of high places. Lady Michiru. Come back again, Jack. Bye-bye. About what she said. I don't know who you are, but may I ask that you please avoid excessive contact with her. What is wrong with you, Hitsuka? What's wrong? Come on, just tell me. But she rarely speaks with others, and rightfully so. Now, I'll need to ask you to leave. Sure. But isn't that more of a reason to keep talking with her? And is it raining right now? What a weird place. I have a feeling that Hitsuka person is hiding something.
Welcome.
I have a feeling everyone is hiding something, actually. So I guess that's it?
Come again.
Yeah, probably. Anyway. So before we leave for the Liberated District, I guess we'll leave it there for now. So the Liberated District is kind of a weird place. We have Dawn HQ where all of our friends are, and Order HQ where the religious order is, I suppose. We learned that Michiru, the leader, quote-unquote, of the order, is probably being manipulated, but there's probably something more to it than that. Miko and Red Riding Hood have this little sister, big sister rivalry. But then again, I feel like the professor isn't exactly in the know about anything too. about all things at least. So there must be some sort of conflict over there. Yeah, so we got to the Liberated District, learned a bunch of things, but we didn't really learn much. A lot of mystery surrounding everything. So if you want to see what this leaf hunting mission is gonna be like upcoming, maybe leave a like and subscribe for the next one. This has been Caffeinified Gaming, and I hope you all enjoyed. See ya!